Well, hello, and welcome to another edition of 907 Sports, where it is all Alaska all the time here, and it is Jordan Rodenberger calling the plays in this one, and I'm calling for a Hail Mary because it's not just the last few weeks, it's not just the last few days, but we're down to the final hours of the high school football season here in Alaska. And I don't know about you guys, but to me, with my sports calendar mind, fall ends in Alaska when that final whistle blows on the high school football season, which will be less than 24 hours from now. So I hope you enjoyed your fall. Been pretty spoiled so far. Pretty nice weather. I know for our matchups tomorrow should be dry, but very cold. But I'll leave that to our weather experts, of course. Like I mentioned, final games tomorrow for Division I and Division II. Meanwhile, in Division III, we do have a new state champion crowned this past weekend, and that would be the Kenai Cardinals for the first time since 2011, back on top as state football champions, defeating Barrow 20-6 in the championship. Kenai, once known as a football school, they got 6 previous state titles to their name, but have seen that bit of a drought here recently. But now let's just say it is raining confetti, because on a rainy day in Anchorage, Kenai pulled it out and is now the Division III state football champions.
You know, it's been a long time coming for Kenai. We're not necessarily a community that has everything. One of the things we love to say is it's all we got, but it's all we need. You know, streets aren't paved with gold down there, but everybody's hearts and dreams, man, they shine as bright as diamonds, dude. And that's what they're all about. We don't need the best stuff in the world. We need the best kids. We need the state championship kids. We don't need everything given to us. We'll go out there and earn it. We'll work, and put it on our backs and just win it no matter what's going on.
That Kenai defense was lights out, pitching a shutout for much of that game before a late touchdown from the Whalers, making it tough to move the ball in this one, while the D3 Offensive Player of the Year, Bobby Hayes, he had some big plays while William Wilson got into the end zone. 3 offensive scoring drives led by senior quarterback Zeke Uragi, including 2 through the air, and was also a part of that great defensive front as a safety. They were all just kids starting in elementary the last time Kenai football was back, and now they are back, led by Uragi.
I know this is going to sound corny as hell, but when he was a freshman, I knew in my mind he'd be the one to lead us back here. And here he is! He did it! It was a premonition! Let's go!
Zeke's a great kid. I've been his teacher since he was in 5th grade, and he's always wanted to play football and be really good at it, and lucky for him, he is. And he's a very unselfish quarterback. You know, he starts at safety on defense. So he really isn't about me. It's not about I need to have so many passing yards or I need to be the star of the game. He'll hand it off. He'll run it himself. He'll make tackles on defense. He'll intercept the ball. He really just puts the team on his back, and he's about the most unselfish quarterback I've ever dealt with, playing football, coaching football, watching football.
Congrats to Kenai on the state title there, while the boys from Barrow, great season as well. And just want to give a shout out to senior Wadahouse Tuafua, the defensive player of the year in D3, simply a one-man wrecking crew on that Barrow defensive line, disrupting plays all by himself. To throw a double team at him, throw a chip block, doesn't matter, he's gonna wreak havoc. And he's also a 2-time state wrestling champion in the heavyweight division, so we'll see him on the mats here this winter. But his dream is to play college football. He's a great young man, high academic standards, deserves the opportunity for sure, so we'll see if he does get that. I mean, just look at that closing speed on that D-line there. No chance for Uragi to make anything happen there, and it's just play after play. This is one game I went to in the highlight reels, just stack up, and wow, we are so close to saying so long to the football season, as it feels like just 10 weeks ago we were getting ready for the season opening kickoff, and throughout the last 10 weeks there's been one team in Division I that has been the team to beat, and that is number 1 West Anchorage, who could put a stamp on a very special season this year, this weekend in the championship tomorrow.
To bring one home back to the west side, it'll be everything, you know. We got so much love and support from all our families here. And, you know, just to show off for them, you know, it'll mean the world to them.
That's quarterback Azariah Antonio, the state's leading passing leader, as the Eagles are looking to bring the trophy back to West for the first time in 8 years. They're undefeated in Alaska this year, and the games haven't been particularly close, I must add. We had a couple of playoff blowout victories from them the last 2 weeks, including 51-0 in the semifinals, which really just goes to show the talent discrepancy there in this one. And we've been singing their praises all year long, and they have deserved it, no question about it. one more opponent stands in their way, and that is South Anchorage. And let's just say they're not taking this Cinderella story out of South Anchorage very lightly.
Oh, no, this is a well-coached team. 21-14 in the fourth quarter when they played us. They played great defense. They moved the ball at times. This is a well-coached team that's gotten better every single week, and I think our guys know that. And so I don't think anybody, maybe the community is, but I think, in 1700 Hillcrest Drive, the guys are really focused that this is a great opponent we're going against and a worthy one.
West coach Tim Davis talking about number 7 South there, who started the playoffs by upsetting East. I'm sure many of us thought it was going to be East versus West in the championship. That was ended in the first round thanks to South. And then the following weekend, taking out Bartlett in another great battle. The dream season is still alive. And they actually won state more recently than most programs back in 2019. But let's just say a lot has changed in those 4 years, including the departure and the return of head coach John Lewis. While last year, they were winless. They didn't win a single game on the field, and now they are representing South in the state championship game. But again, they're not just here, or let's just say they're not just happy to be here.
And yeah, the whole town is like, hey, it's really cute and nice that we're here, but we're not here to be somebody's cute little toy. We're actually here to win the game. And honestly, for ours, we've been playing with house money for weeks. We're not supposed to be here. We're number 7. We're supposed to be garbage and trash. These kids have played such a great season. Let the town talk. I don't care. Our kids are going to come out and play, and we're going to play physical.
Love that from head coach John Lewis there. Now, these two teams met in week 2 as part of the Division I CIC conference, and it was West 42-14, but as I like to say, two very different programs from what we saw that early in the season. Obviously, South on a heater right now, a Cinderella run, see if they can keep that going. West hoping to just stay solid, keep doing what they're doing, and they could come out on top as champions. That's 6:30 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday. 6:30, Service High School. I'm yelling timber because it's going down for the D1 State Championship. And that is not all we got going on tomorrow. We got a little double header action because the Division II State Championship is also tomorrow, 1 p.m. at Service High School. And for the 4th year in a row, it's going to be Lathrop and the Soldotna Stars in the state championship game. Looking forward to that one as well. That's going to be 1 p.m. tomorrow. Service High School, and let's just say that Soldotna is putting together another historic season if we go by the numbers here. 10-0 on the year, undefeated, outscoring opponents 639-99. 639-99. So they win by an average score of 64-10, and they haven't scored less than 55 points in a game this year. Their max is 76. They've never allowed more than 20 points in a game while pitching 3 shutouts. The numbers don't lie, and the numbers don't do the domination justice on the field. When Sohai and Lathrop met in week 1, it was 56-20 Stars. But as I like to say, two different teams, right? And let's just say that Lathrop is the 2-time defending state champions for a reason. There, and they have put together a strong season themselves. They are coming off playoff victories, 64-0 over Wasilla and 42-18 over Eagle River in Fairbanks. So we'll see how that one plays out because their only loss is to Sohai. And, they're well coached. They're led by their quarterback Sullivan Wade and running back Jenner Webb. We'll see how the tough defense plays out. Could slow down that wing T offense over in Sohai. But that's a tough task to ask for anybody. Sohai could be coming back on top as the D2 state champions, or Lathrop three-peats pulling off the upset. That's why we just go let them play it out on the field. We got Southwest tomorrow. We also got Lathrop and Sohai, two new football state champions crowned, I should say. And I have enjoyed every minute of this season, I must say. Let's just say tune into the broadcast tomorrow night because that is literally only place you're going to get your scores and highlights. Alaska's news source, of course, and alaskasnewssource.com. And that is probably going to do it for this week edition of 907 Sports. I always appreciate y'all tuning in. Soon we're going to be heading indoors. I mean, we got Wolverines and UA hockey going at full strength right now. So basketball season starting up any minute to tip off. But like I mentioned, that's going to do it for this edition of 907 Sports. And we got our broadcast late edition coming up here here in about 20 minutes. So turn on the tube, channel 2, that's K2U, and that is Alaska's news source. And I'm Jordan Rodenberger, and this has been 907 Sports. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I'll catch you next time.